Many people are suffering in their homes and marriages not because they are weak or bad, but because they blame themselves instead of addressing the real problem. Instead of asking, which issues are we facing? Instead they ask, what is wrong with me? Self-blame keeps the pain alive, but understanding the problem opens the door to solutions. So in today's video, I'm going to show you 5 ways how we can effectively manage problems or solve problems in our homes, our marriages, at school, and this one you can use them anywhere to handle any problem. If you are still new to this channel, I request you to subscribe because it motivates me to make more videos for you. The first step in handling problems, identify the problem. Okay? So we must be able to distinguish between the symptoms and facts. So you have to understand the difference between the facts and symptoms. But in most cases in our lives, we are only looking at symptoms. We are only looking at the symptoms. We are not looking at the real cause or the root cause of the problem. Okay? So, if you are able to manage a problem effectively, is identify the problem. Okay? Let me give you 2 examples. So, let us imagine that you are in a home, okay, and the wife always says, our children are stubborn. Okay? So, being stubborn is not a problem. Okay? So look for the root cause. What is that which is making those people to behave the way they are behaving? It may be that you may be not having the rules at home. Okay? Let's take another example. In a family whereby a husband and wife, okay, and the wife asks the husband that I need some money maybe to plait my hair, and the husband says I don't have money. Then the wife says, you know what, you don't love me, you don't care about me. So those are the symptoms we are talking about. But the real cause, the real problem is finances. Okay? The husband doesn't have what? Finances. Okay? So we have to identify the problem. Step number 2 after identifying the problem is that analyze the problem. Okay? In analyzing the problem, we are trying to look out for the root causes of this problem. We are trying to find out what are those factors which are making you to experience that problem that you are having at home, at school, at workplace. Okay? So, for example, we are talking about finances. Like someone doesn't have finances, you have to go and look at, let me look at my expenditure. Okay? How is my expenditure? It may be that you are having financial problems because your expenditure is high. Okay? Maybe another thing may be because you are not having a budget to follow. Okay? Another thing is that your income may be low. Okay? And also if you are having children who are stubborn in a home, maybe they are behaving stubbornly, not maybe because you are not spending time together. You don't have rules at home. So those are the things that you are looking at. You look at factors which are maybe bring out this problem. Okay? So if you are still new to this channel, I request you to subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching my videos wherever you are. People in South Africa, people in UK, people in USA, people in Malawi, people in Uganda, people in Kenya, wherever you are, even people in Denmark. Thank you so much for watching, and if you found this information helpful, please you can share it with your friends so that also they can get this information. Okay? So step number 3 is list down the possible solutions. Okay? So you have to think about the several ways that you can solve this problem. Okay? You can brainstorm the ideas. For example, if you're a married person, you can sit down with your wife and list down the possible things that you can use to overcome this problem. Okay? List everything without thinking about them. Okay? For example, you have financial issues. The first thing you may say, let us have a budget. Okay? Maybe let me look for another job or a part-time job. Let me put a budget in place. Maybe let me try to look at to reduce on my expenses. Okay? So those are the possible solutions to that problem. But if you're having children who are stubborn, maybe at home, maybe you can say, let us have family meetings. Okay? Let us, all of us parents, be together and discuss as husband and wife how we can manage these children. Okay? So step number 3, we are saying that list down the possible solutions. Okay? Then step number 4, after listing down all the possible solutions, is that select the best solution. Okay? So you have to sit down and say, okay, amongst all this list of solutions that I've listed down, which one works well for me? Which one is realistic, which I can achieve? Okay? So, for example, the finance aspect, we shall say, okay, we are agreed as a family or as husband and wife, we are going to have a monthly budget. Okay? So if you have the monthly budget, then that is the one that you are going to implement. In that, you are not going to look at anything else. You are going to use the monthly budget to spend at home. Anything which is not on a budget, you are not going to do what? You are not going to work upon it. Okay? If it is in terms of children, you are going to say, okay, we are going to have time for our children to teach them. So you have to implement that. So after step number 4, we are saying that you select the best solution and act or implement it. Okay? Then the last step is monitor and evaluate the solution that you have chosen. Okay? So you have to look at this plan which you have chosen, this solution that you have chosen. Is it working out well for you, or it needs some bit of adjustments? Okay? So you can monitor and see, for example, the finances. You have been using the monthly budget, and maybe you see there are less conflicts in the marriage about finances, or you have been implementing rules in the marriage, or you have more communication with your wife or husband, and you find that these things are working out well for you, then you have to continue with that plan. Okay? So if you are still new to this channel, please subscribe, because it motivates me to make more content for you. So in a summary, we are saying that the best way of solving a problem is that 1, identify the problem. Okay? Number 2, you have to analyze that problem. You have to find out which things are bringing that problem. Then number 3, we are saying that list down the possible solutions to that problem. Then number 4, after listing down the possible solutions, is that you select the best solution amongst all those ones, then implement it. Then number 5, you have to look at that solution that you have implemented. Is it working out well for you or not? Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in your comment section how you have been solving your problems, and if you are still new to this channel, I request you to subscribe. Thank you. See you in my next video.